Well, John, it's been a while. How have the last few weeks been here at the training ground?
Yeah, pretty good. We've had a good couple of weeks to sort of digest the win against Preston and take stock of where we are after the first 4 league games of the season. I think first and foremost we managed to give the players a few days off to get a good chunk of rest. I think the sort of schedule has been okay at the start of the season, but the lads have been in pretty much non-stop until since I think the back end of June, so June the 24th, I think we reported back. So nice to give the lads a little bit of a break, but also it's a mixture in the international window because we also have a really good chunk. We've got 2-3 day blocks to really put a good bit of work into the boys and train probably like we aren't actually able to in many other parts of the season apart from the other international breaks. So from that standpoint, it's been very good.
Up next, the matter of a South Coast derby. What's the feeling like in the camp going into that one?
Yeah, I think it's one of anticipation and one of excitement, and we also, we have to make sure that we don't go too far over the top with that. That's definitely one for everybody else to get carried away with, quite rightly. We want it to be a raucous atmosphere, we want the away fans to have a brilliant time, and we want everybody in the city to get really excited about the football game, but we have to be pretty professional about it. We know what it means to everyone, we know what it means to everyone at the football club, and that is something we can play on and we can definitely look to pull on, but at the same time we have to be professional about how we approach the game.
In terms of team news, how are things looking on the injury front?
Pretty good. Marlon's been back in full training, so Marlon should be available for selection. We'll see how he settles down off the back of that. We've picked up no new injuries since we played Preston, so that's been good in terms of actually managing to get through the international break with those solid blocks of training. And I think with the new signings as well, we're going to have a bit of a selection headache in terms of the squad for the weekend.
Play the game and not the occasion is not a term often used to describe these fixtures, but is there an element of you that wants the players to sort of embrace the occasion for what it is?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's any harm in acknowledging the enormity of the game for for both clubs, and I think particularly for the Portsmouth fans who have had so many years of of where we have been as a football club, and the fact that it's been 13 odd years since we've actually played this fixture in the league. I want the players to enjoy the occasion. I don't want us to get too carried away with anything, and I do want us to play the game. But I think there's always a benefit in these games to making sure that you take a bit of everything that's going on outside of the football club as well and use it to our advantage.
We don't really need to mention the support or what the away end will be like, but it's a fixture that our supporters have been waiting for well over 13 years now.
Yeah, and that's heightened the anticipation. I think with the South Coast derby anyway, we know what a sort of ferocious derby that it is, and the fact that it's not been a league fixture for 13 years just means it's there's been a build up and a build up and a build up, and even in my time here, it's been really apparent to me how much everybody's looking forward to the game, and I know there's the fans that are going to descend upon the ground on Sunday and make it a very, very good atmosphere all round, and hopefully we can send them home with smiles on their faces.
What will your final message to the players consist of before they go out onto the pitch on Sunday?
I don't know yet. I'll think about that over the next couple of days, but I think it will be very similar to what we've spoken about there. By the time I give them a final message to the players, they'd have been out on the pitch, they'd have felt the atmosphere, they'd have felt what it's like going into the ground, so I don't think there's any need to be speaking about anything in terms of motivation or making sure the players are up for the game. I know they're going to do that. Just probably some final messages to make sure we keep calm and play as best as we possibly can.